Hi friends, welcome to the Wild Side. I'm Steve Hall. All across Tennessee, farmers are growing a crop that will only be consumed a few weeks out of the year. Yet they tirelessly take care of them, watering, fertilizing, protecting them, so when the time comes, customers can take their pick. It's become an outdoor adventure for families to participate in the harvest, to take home a Tennessee tree.
It's a bonding experience for the families, something that the kids will remember. A lot of people come in and say, we cut down a tree with our parents when we were little, and we want to start that tradition with our kids.
And here in Tennessee is where that tradition will start for the Lovin family. They're on their way back from Thanksgiving in Chicago to their home in Miami, Florida.
We just were looking for kind of a place to unwind for a couple hours. We've been in the car for a lot of hours. We enjoyed road trips, but it's also good to get out and run around. And so as we did that, this is really just a perfect stop that my wife somehow found, and we said, let's go for it. We kind of had an idea that we would like to take a tree back to Miami with us that we cut down ourselves.
Okay. And the shorter white pines are behind.
I think it's what my husband and I have a goal, just to have the kids enjoy every aspect of their life. We try to create experiences.
I was worried that it would get old, and they're like, nah, it's not gonna get old. And now I'm like, nope, it's not gonna get old because it's pretty fresh, actually.
A freshly cut Christmas tree is also what first brought Joe and Jan Steiner here to establish their family tradition. That was years ago. And now they're the owners of Country Cove Christmas Tree Farm.
At Country Cove, we grow about 4 different species. The main one is a white pine. It's native to East Tennessee and the Middle Tennessee. The seedlings come out of the Tennessee Forestry Department. We then grow Carolina sapphires, which is the one you see next to me. These trees are out of the South, Georgia and Florida. And then Leland cypress or Murray cypress, which is out of Georgia also. And then the last trees we are working on spruces, Norwegian, and Serbian spruces. All come from different seed sources.
On the 35-acre farm 8 miles north of Murfreesboro, the Steiners hand plant every tree, and they care for all 15,000 of them.
The trees are a year-round business, not for selling, but to prepare the trees for sale. There's mowing in the summer, there's topping in the summer, trimming or shearing in the summer. We are planting in the fall and sometimes in the winter. So the trees take maintenance year round. It's not we just show up here in November, open our farm up for everybody to come cut a tree, and we go home until next November. It's not at all like that.
There's all kinds of challenges, and depends on what time of year you ask me. Right now, parking is the biggest problem we have.
The popularity of this place is a testament to the quality of their trees and each family's unique experience.
Let's go pick out a tree. She told me to take a picture of the prices. It was a very wise recommendation. So now we can walk around and see.
We found a tree right away, and we didn't know if we exactly wanted that one. We started to look around a little bit, and then we saw that that was the one that we really wanted, so we went back to that one.
So we like this one? It's super cute.
Yeah?
It didn't work.
Jeremiah, you're okay with this one too, I can tell, right?
I like it.
What's our height on there? Oh, it's 6 feet. Oh, good.
I think right now there's a big movement to get back to local and knowing your producer and who's growing the product that you're purchasing. And with that, there's a high demand for real trees right now, and a lot of Christmas tree farmers are selling out before their season can even end. So I think they're welcoming more farmers and more Christmas tree producers, so all of these people who are wanting real trees are able to get one.
Let Daddy start it, maybe?
All right, guys, look, I'm gonna start right here. You guys good with that?
Yeah.
Come on this side, Joseph, and you're gonna wait your turn, okay?
We're gonna do one cut at a time.
It's okay, you all get a turn, don't worry.
Cutting your own tree down makes you appreciate it a little bit better, huh? Kind of let the saw move back and forth. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Oh, all right.
Hey,
That's our Christmas tree.
Look at that. All right. You did it. Good job.
3 or 4 weeks out of the year, it is all about Christmas. But for the farmers, it's all about the trees. And for every tree that is cut, they will plant 3 more.
Each farm is going to create their own plan to be sustainable, but it seems pretty normal to me that trees grow for a 7-year growth period. So with that long of a cycle, you want to make sure that with every tree you cut down, you're planting enough that in 7 years from now, you're still going to have a good supply of trees.
The white pine trees, we actually cut back to 12 inches a year. So if you want a 6-foot tree, 6 to 7 years. The Carolina sapphires grow about 18 inches a year, so they can get ready in about 4 to 5 years. To 6 foot. And then the spruces are they can grow 12 inches too, so they're about 6 years. The firs that we do grow that are exotic, they will be about 6 inches a year. So they could be up to 10 to 15 years just to get up to there.
The Lovin family will take home a 6-foot white pine, native to Tennessee, which makes their spontaneous stop just that much more special.
I knew those were the perfect trees.
Nice pick, guys. Yeah.
That is a really nice tree. Look, Jeremiah. They're gonna shake it. Oh, that smell is just amazing. I love it. This was really fun.
You guys picked out a great one.
Yeah.
That's a great tree. It's meant to be, I think, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Perfect.
You guys cut it down so nicely.
High school and college students spend their holidays helping the Steiners make Country Cove a memorable place for all those who pick Tennessee.
It was definitely what I expected and more. The staff inside was so nice and easy to follow, and that was really nice to experience because we've not really done this as a family and it's been a long time. So they were super helpful, and we needed our tree to be extra strapped down to the car to make it to Miami, so he put a lot of rope on to make sure it'll make it, so that was a good bonus.
We kind of like the boys to be in touch with where things come from, and so it's really a gift that we get to just come and actually, cut one down and take it with us. And just the experience of cutting it down together was cool. I mean, we have that we'll take with us and remember that. It was a lot of fun.
What was the best part of the whole thing?
Probably picking it out because everybody agreed on the tree I wanted to get. What I really liked was the smell, and being in the outdoors. Puffiest, fattest thing on earth.
Why did you want a puffy fat tree?
I don't know. Put a lot of ornaments on them.
And that's a beautiful tree. It's got some really long needles that seem to be they look kind of elegant, but yet sturdy. It's just a beautiful tree, so we're really happy with it. We're excited about it.
I think it feels more special because we got it here, not where we live. We're taking it all the way to where we live, Florida.
As the Lovins leave Country Cove, headed south, another family arrives to begin their Christmas tree tradition. I'm Annette Noel Hall on the Wild Side.
A few footnotes to our story. When the Lovins decided to visit the farm, they realized their video camera was full and they didn't think they had time to stop at the store. As these things go, their first encounter cutting a Christmas tree was captured on our cameras. They sent us this picture from Miami, Florida of their Tennessee tree fully decorated for Christmas. We also wondered what type of tree the Steiners would choose after growing so many for other people. They picked a 6-foot Turkish fir that had been growing for 8 years. They've never published a picture of their personal tree before, so you all are the first to see it. A week later, we went back to the farm to buy our own Christmas tree. It was getting dark, so the Steiners showed us a couple of trees that were cut in the field and left to die. We didn't have to look any further. Who knew you could rescue a Christmas tree?
Wildside is produced by Rockwater TV with support from Tennessee State Parks, where you can discover our state's diverse heritage through spectacular landscapes, family-friendly recreation, and affordable lodging. Tennessee State Parks, fun and adventure naturally. And with support from the Tennessee Department of Agriculture, promoting wise uses of Tennessee's agricultural and forest resources to develop economic opportunities and to ensure safe and dependable food, fuel, and fiber for all citizens.